So I think there is a little question over what Julio Jones, the Titans are getting, because that's why he only went for a second-round pick. The question is he the guy last year that only played half the season, or the guy he'd been every other year of his career, where he's one of the 2 or 3 best receivers in football? And last week when we talked about Julio, I said I thought the Titans would end up getting him, and I think this is a good deal for them. They have the best running back in football. I think A.J. Brown is one of the most underrated receivers in the league. And if Julio's healthy, they will have the best wide receiver duo in football, arguably. With that said, Brandon, I think we might be overrating the move a bit. So just follow me here. Prior to this move, I think most people would say the 4 best teams in the AFC, we don't have to argue about the order, but at least Vegas would say this, and I think you would too.
Right.
Kansas City, Baltimore, Buffalo, Cleveland. Those 4. Let's now include Tennessee in that. It's 5 teams. Of those 5 teams, last year, the worst defense of the 5, Tennessee. The worst quarterback of the 5, I would argue Tennessee. Mahomes, better than Tannehill.
You love
Lamar,
Baker.
better
You
than
love
Tannehill.
Baker.
Okay, all right, but even it, but that's fine. But Brandon, even if you think he's better than, even if you think Baker, the Tannehill's better than Baker, he's only 4th. Even you would only have him 4th. You wouldn't have him better than Josh Allen, Lamar, or Mahomes. No question about it. And I also like Vrabel, but I also think coach of the 5, the worst one is Vrabel. Still might be a very good coach.
Really?
It's not
No
Andy Reid,
way.
not John Harbaugh. Well, so Stefanski did a brilliant job. You love McDermott, Harbaugh, and Andy Reid. Those are some of the best coaches in football.
Right.
So the point I'm making is I do like the weapons they have. But if you look at them measured up against the other contenders, and Tennessee has the worst or the second worst defense, the worst or the second worst quarterback, and the worst or the second worst coach, even if the coach and quarterback are good compared to the whole league average, it's tough to be a Super Bowl contender if you're the 5th best team in the conference. I think they're the 5th best team in the conference.
Because Tennessee is the question that I have for Tennessee, Skip, they had the 4th worst pass defense in football. So how much better have they got? They signed Bud Dupree. They signed Jack Rabbit. Now they let Dory Jackson go. They let Malcolm Butler go. Jadeveon Clowney didn't give them anything. The kid they got from LA, Vic Beasley, didn't give them anything.
Nope.
So how much better are they going to be defensively? I'm not worried about their offense because offensively they were good last year. And they just couldn't stop anybody.
I want to go to Key on something. Keyshawn, listen to this. So I got the odds here to win the AFC, and actually the Titans are 7th, which I find surprising. So they got the Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Browns, Broncos, and Colts ahead of them. Do you think that's accurate?
I think it's pretty accurate. Give it to me one more time. What team in there?
Okay.
Give it to me again.
So it's Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Browns, Broncos, which is kind of interesting to me.
Anticipating Karen Rodgers.
And then the Colts.
The Broncos was interesting. If Aaron Rodgers goes there, the Broncos, they jump significantly. They might be 3 in that list of teams, depending on what they have to give up in return to get Aaron Rodgers. When you look at it, look, Stephen A., here's what I would say. Yes, they got 2 dynamic bookends, but that means you have to go away from what your staple is, which is running the football, in order to look at Buffalo, to look at Kansas City in the eyes, to even to a degree, look at the Baltimore Ravens. You say you don't know what they did. They went out and got Rashad Bateman, who they drafted, Sammy Watson. If he stays healthy, he can be pretty good, as well as Hollywood Brown. So you know what they are offensively. And on top of that, they went out there and they got 2 wide receiver coaches and a guy named Keith Williams. You've never heard of him. But trust me, Stephen A., when I tell you this, nobody's better than him in the NFL. And he came from college. Okay, he's trained Devontae Adams along with Tyreek Hill and a host of other guys. And then T. Martin, who came from college. You've seen the receivers he's developed in his young coaching career. So they did some stuff on the offensive side that makes me go,
You don't see this move having some impact on the AFC. You don't think the move itself has like any type of impact on the hierarchy of the AFC. You don't think this puts them a little bit closer to the Bills, the Chiefs? No.
They're still under those teams. Y'all knuckleheads are not listening.
I am listening.
They're going to run the damn ball. They're not all of a sudden going to throw it every down. They're not changing what they do. They added a name, a big name. There's no question. But they're not going to all of a sudden throw the ball to him 15 times a game where he makes a difference.
Okay.
Standing out there like a cardboard cutout,
right,
at some point.
The Titans, 30th in the NFL in percentage of pass plays. It's a run culture. Derrick Henry is the team. Julio Jones is great, but Julio Jones to the Titans is like having the best pool in Seattle. It sounds really cool, and there's a handful of days it's amazing in August, but it doesn't really change your life. It's just not that available. OBJ to Cleveland. If I had to hear another NFL reporter and blogger and media person tell me how it was going to change everything, he could be the 9th most important offensive player. It's Nick Chubb, it's Jarvis Landry, it's the tight ends, it's their amazing offensive line. Expensive, increasingly brittle. Listen, Julio Jones is great. This is a run culture. Does it make Tennessee better than Kansas City? No. Buffalo? No. Cleveland's roster? Not close. I don't think it doesn't make them better than Baltimore. Baltimore appears to have solved their wide receiver issues. So I like Julio Jones. I think Julio Jones is a really good player. Excellent. But he's out of his prime. Because of his expense, it will limit other things you can do, and Tennessee's O-line is not as good as it was several years ago. They lost their right tackle. They've never replaced him. Their secondary is depending on kids to solve their issues. Their pass rush is at times completely regrettable. You can sell me on Julio to Tennessee is going to change the temperature of the room. The Colts are winning that division.
Hee a hoo hoo, a hee hee ha 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 ha, a hoo hoo, a hee hee, a ha ha. This is like trying to tell a kid that loves his favorite candy that candy is not as good as you think it is. But because he's a kid and loves the candy so much, he gonna eat it anyway. This is what it's like to talk to Tennessee Titans. I was called a hater. I was called a hater of the Tennessee Titans. You could call me a hater on a lot of teams. You could say, "Oh, he hates the Chiefs." You a hater because we got Orlando Brown Jr. and now y'all don't. Maybe you could say that. Oh, you a hater of the Bills because we beat y'all in the playoffs and our team kinda is better than y'all. Maybe you could say that. Oh, you kinda a hater of the Steelers because it's the Steelers. Of course you can say that because I'm a Ravens fan. Of course I hate the Steelers. That same thing goes for the Browns. Kinda a little bit for the Patriots, but not really. Tom Brady is now gone. I don't care that much for the right? But to say a hater of the Tennessee Titans, the fucking Titans, the team the Ravens sent home in the playoffs, literally the last game y'all played, y'all lost against my team. Why in the fuck would I have to hate on y'all for? Tennessee? Tennessee! I'm hating on Tennessee! What in the fuck is in Tennessee that I have to hate off? What am I hating about? What? Hello? I was told I don't know football. I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously, my Ravens bias is showing. When clearly, people that do this for a living, people that actually get paid to talk sports and stuff, right? People that actually play sports like Keyshawn Marsh and, Keyshawn Johnson, I should say, and people like that, right? It's Shannon Sharp, correct? Nick Wright, who has covered the sport for many years, right? Also, Ryan Clark. I couldn't find a clip of Ryan Clark, so I didn't put him in here, right? All of those dudes said the exact same thing that I just said 12 hours ago, but was spammed and ridiculed by Tennessee Titans fans because I didn't know what I was talking about. Now, obviously, I don't care. It's interaction at the end of the day. There's obviously no bad blood between me or any of y'all or Titans. I could care less. At the end of the day, this is all entertainment. And we're here to talk about sports. We are all passionate about our team and sport. We are all passionate about it. Every single last one of us. Whether you want to admit it or not, we are all passionate about something. Whether it's good or bad. But to say that I was completely wrong when 12 hours later, people that get paid millions of dollars didn't go on national television and say the exact same thing that I said, that the Titans are really not a Super Bowl contender when you really think about it. They are literally maybe top 5, maybe not, peeking at the top 5 door a little bit in one conference, not the whole NFL. One conference. How can you be a Super Bowl contender when you're kind of considered the 5th best team in your conference? If that. If that. How? My rankings of the Chiefs, Browns, Bills, Ravens all stay consistent throughout all these analysts. But see, I'm too wrong. Ryan Tannehill is probably what? The 5th, 6th best quarterback in the AFC, but hold on. This is thinking that Deshaun Watson will be gone from the Texans. Because if he was there, then that means that Ryan Tannehill will probably be the 7th or 8th best quarterback in the AFC. Yet I'm wrong. Stats that mean absolutely fucking nothing to me is pushed in my face to show me that Ryan Tannehill was really that dude. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing. If I was to tell you that you had to do one or two things to win a football game, you have to commit to stopping Derrick Henry, or you have to commit to stopping Ryan Tannehill. Which one are you going to choose? Let's be real. You're going to commit to stopping Derrick Henry. Which means, people, open your ears and open your eyes, because I know a lot of y'all don't really know football. Y'all just dick suck your own team and watch the games they play. Obviously, right? Right. And whatever ESPN or whatever Pro Football Focus stats get shoved in your face on social media. That's what y'all watch, right? Let me show you how football actually works, right? When you're going against one of the greatest running backs, arguably of all time, you're going to stack the box, right? Keep listening, with 7 to 8 players, meaning that the most vulnerable part of your defense will probably be the secondary if there are 7 to 8 people within 5 to 10 yards of the line of scrimmage to stop one man. Right? Correct, right? That makes sense, right? Okay. Keep following. That then makes your quarterback even better. Play action plays a role in that. Why do you think Ryan Tannehill numbers skyrocketed on the Titans? You think it's an accident that the Titans look absolutely fucking ass on offense? against the Baltimore Ravens when Derrick Henry only had 41 yards? You think it's an accident that Ryan Tannehill shit himself on national television, ESPN playoff game, threw a game-ending pick to let the Ravens drag on his logo. I'm sorry, the Titans and Derrick Henry's logo, right? You think it's an accident that Ryan Tannehill is the reason that they lost? Oh, but blame coaching. Oh, AJ Brown was not healthy. Oh, Derrick Henry had such of a workload coming into the game. Oh man, the passing was working so well in the first half. Oh my God, I don't know how the Titans lost. I don't know how they lost. Oh my God, it's around. We showed y'all up so many years ago. Now you're just starting to win. Oh. You see how dumb that shit sounds? Y'all played against a team that had COVID for 3 straight months. Against a quarterback, a running back that put 24 on y'all head. And also dealt with COVID symptoms. If y'all didn't know, Lamar Jackson is just now getting over his COVID symptoms in the beginning of April. Go do your research. So this dude had COVID symptoms from literally November to probably the end of March, mid-March of this year. And you got the nerve to fucking go to say Ryan Tannehill, by the way, a former wide receiver. So y'all wide receiver that's playing quarterback. So you got the nerve to tell me y'all wide receiver is better than our running back? Ladies and gentlemen, if Lamar Jackson doesn't play another down in the National Football League, do you know that he's already had a better career than Ryan Tannehill will ever dream to be the case? Do you know that? Do you know if Lamar Jackson retires today, he has the 5th best QBR of all time? Do you know that? Ryan Tannehill's best year was what? 2020? He doesn't even come close to that. Doesn't even come close to Lamar Jackson. Oh, but his numbers are comparable to Patrick Mahomes. Oh my God, he has better deep throw passing accuracy than Patrick Mahomes. He's got to be up there somewhere. Now you see how insignificant that stat means? You just compared Ryan Tannehill to fucking Patrick Mahomes. Think about that for a second. Let's just moment of silence for that. Let's just think about that for a second. I didn't have to think long at all, actually. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna waste y'all time. It doesn't make fucking sense, obviously. Obviously, it doesn't make sense. Let me not waste y'all time. Obviously, that makes no fucking sense whatsoever, right? Right? Okay. Ryan Tannehill is not even top 10 in the league. Not even top 10. Not even top 10. Oh, but the numbers say... Oh my God, but the numbers say that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Stop box score watching and use the eyes that the good Lord bless you with. Is Ryan Tannehill better than Patrick Mahomes? No, let's get out of the way now. Let's stop. I ain't even gonna continue the sentence. I apologize, Kansas City Chiefs fans, Patrick Mahomes, all y'all, for this even being a discussion. I apologize sincerely to y'all, right? Is he better than Aaron Rodgers? No, he's not better than Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers fans, Aaron Rodgers fans all over the world. I'm sorry for even bringing this up. I'm sorry. Obviously, he's not, right? Is he better than Russell? No, he's not better than Russell Wilson. In what universe is Ryan Tannehill better than Russell Wilson? I'm sorry, Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson fans all over the world, that y'all would even think, or people in general would think that Ryan Tannehill is better than Russell Wilson. Lamar Jackson. Anyway, Josh Allen. No. Deshaun Watson. Fuck no. Herbert. Even as a rookie going into his second year. No. Dak Prescott. No. Baker Mayfield. Y'all know how I feel about Baker. He's a Cleveland Brown. No. He's not. I feel like I'm leaving somebody out. But I'm here to tell you, Tannehill is not top 10. He's not. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I should end the video right now because I almost forgot. 55, 60-year-old Tom Brady is better than Ryan Tannehill. Okay? I'm sorry to even put Brady at 10. He's not at 10. He's around that 6, 7 range. I'm sorry, Tom Brady. But obviously, if Mike Vrabel or anybody in the Titans front office right now will have the option or even blessed with the opportunity to pick one of those 10 quarterbacks over Ryan Tannehill, I will bet every single dollar that I have in my bank account, and trust me, it's a lot, way more than y'all. I don't flex. That they would for sure choose one of those 10 over Ryan Tannehill. Matter of fact, I think they would take Ryan Tannehill to the airport themselves and snatch his name off that fucking locker. I can promise you that. Because if they had one of those 10, they would be a Super Bowl contender. You see how that works now, Tennessee Titans fans? You see how that works? But oh, Nick Wright don't know football because he not dick sucking the Titans. Oh, Keyshawn Johnson, one of the best wide receivers to ever play the game. Oh, he don't know shit about football or wide receivers for that matter because he not dick sucking the Titans. Oh, Shannon Sharp, top 3 tight end of all time. Hall of Famer. Oh, he don't know shit about football because he not dick sucking the Titans. I didn't make this video because I'm salty or hurt or mad or upset. I made this video to prove a point for me being this is the last time I will ever address y'all and y'all whole fan base will ever be uttered out of my mouth because we don't even play each other this year. I'm pretty sure we won't see y'all in the playoffs because if y'all make it there. I mean, all right, it's 7 spots this year in the playoffs. So y'all probably gonna make it there. I mean, all right, y'all gonna make it to the playoffs. Are we gonna meet? I doubt it. I doubt it. Cause see, we gonna be in that, that 3, 4th spot, or maybe the 5, 6. So we probably won't see each other at all. So this is the last time, right? I will even give y'all name credibility. Kinda. Because there is no rivalry. I mean, what the fuck do the majority of y'all know about a Ravens and Titans rivalry? The Titans, the last time they sniffed the Super Bowl was 99. Ladies and gentlemen, for y'all watching, that is a long, long time. That is 22 years. 22 years. That's older than most of y'all watching this fucking video right now. Some of y'all was just a fucking speck in your daddy nutsack when the last time the Titans was the Super Bowl. By the way, they lost. Obviously. Poverty franchise. Obviously they lost. Obviously. Okay. What rivalry? Some of y'all was still getting breastfed by your mommy, sucking on your mommy titty when Eddie George and Ray Lewis was battling it out. What the fuck do y'all know about a Ravens and Steelers rivalry? The best thing y'all have known in your lifetime, don't bring up Eddie George. You can bring up Chris Johnson, maybe, I guess. Maybe you can bring up Chris Johnson, but where did that take y'all? Where did that take y'all? Where did it take y'all? Nowhere. See, the Ravens knows they know a little something about actually, winning playoff wins, Super Bowl wins, 2 to be exact. Undefeated in the playoffs. Undefeated in the Super Bowls, right? 2-0 in Super Bowls. Something y'all know nothing about. As of recent, the best quarterback play y'all have ever had, as of recent, is Marcus Mariota and Ryan Tannehill. How do y'all know what good football looks like? I'm sorry. How do y'all know what great football looks like? Because that's the measuring stick. That's what makes you a champion. Greatness. How do y'all know what great football looks like at the quarterback position when the best 2 things y'all had as of recent in the past decade was Marcus Mariota and Ryan Tannehill? And by the way, now that I'm on the subject, fuck AJ Brown. Oh, y'all think I didn't know that he went on live, said something to a Ravens fan, and I quote, "Shut up, y'all got a running back at QB." Obviously, that wasn't verbatim, but basically, AJ Brown called Lamar Jackson a running back on IG Live in response to a Ravens fan saying that the Titans wouldn't get Julio. Because AJ Brown for the past 2 weeks has been dick sucking for Julio to come to Tennessee, right? Just fanboying it up. I never seen a grown man just I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna just leave it alone. Tennessee Titans fans, do better. I hope y'all be better so that y'all can even be in a conversation with actually like good NFL teams, right? But I feel like I stooped down a level to even talk to y'all. I feel kind of embarrassed to even make this video. But not for me, for y'all. To actually think that y'all was this good when y'all defense is fucking horrible. I said it yesterday. The best thing y'all have is Caleb Farley and Kevin Byard. Oh, what about Bud Dupree? He was that good, the Steelers would have paid him. Oh, what about Janoris Jenkins, Jackrabbit? When's the last time you seen Janoris Jenkins finish an entire season healthy? People that watch football, obviously I'm not talking to Titans fans, just going to dick suck everything y'all do. When the last time has Jackrabbit been a top 10 DB in the league? When was the last time? The Rams? The Giants? Been a long time. Cut it out. Be humble. Be grateful that y'all actually have talent on y'all team. Okay? Be grateful. Being a first or second round exit in the playoffs, I mean, that's y'all ceiling right now. That's the truth. That's nothing bad about it. Now, obviously, you could turn it around and make it better within the season. Hell, y'all could have a blazing season. Ryan Tannehill shuts me up and have an MVP caliber season. Because, I mean, damn, he got the talent now. He got A.J. Brown and Julio Jones, even though he had it last year with A.J. Brown and Corey Davis. Not saying that Corey Davis is as good as Julio Jones, but I mean, damn. But Super Bowl contender? Let Aaron Rodgers get traded to the Broncos. I don't even know if y'all gonna make the playoffs. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Now what? Now what? Now what? Now go cry about that. Go cry about that. Huh? Yeah, I said it. Cause I mean, the Broncos defense is better than the Titans. Actually, I can name about 8-10 defenses in the AFC that's better than the Titans. I mean, actually, it's not hard. I can name a good number of defenses actually in the AFC that's better than the Titans, even with the new addition. Oh, but I don't watch football. I don't watch football. Did y'all let Dory Jackson go? I don't watch football. Rashawn Evans? Y'all really said Rashawn Evans that... You know what, man? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm in a good mood, man. Y'all stay safe. Stay wonderful. Stay beautiful. And I'll see y'all in the next one. It's been your boy, CM2. And I'm out.